like I need to move back. Okay. Really sorry. Right? Now, in our heads, most of us know that Jesus is God. We know that we are called God's children and that God is relational. He's personal. He's near. He's not far off on a cloud somewhere, indifferent to who we are and what we do. But how we live it out, not only what we do, but also how we emotionally relate to God, is what puts it all in conflict. Some of us actually struggle with feeling inadequate around God. We wonder if we're good enough for Him to love us. I mean, when you think about it, God is the creator of the universe. And would you really expect the creator of the universe to come sit down and have a cup of tea and talk about what you do in the morning? Part of you's like, oh, goodness, I mean, if God came to my house, oh, God, washing me hands. Oh, I mean, what would I talk about? I just would be interested enough God. And we kind of feel like that. Oh, God, feeling like lazy. That's kind of how we feel. We sometimes wonder if He does love us. We know the Bible says it, and we know what the song says that Jesus loves me, we don't know it. But really? I mean, we get that we were sinners, were in past tense, and that we're sinners saved by grace. We still fall into sin. And that our own effort and our own goodness is nothing compared to the sacrifice of Jesus. But sometimes we forget about the saved part and we focus on the fact that we actually stuff up often and that we make mistakes and that we're sinners. We need to remember that we're new creatures, that we're now born again and we're children of God. It's like we've got a new DNA. We're no longer the same, but we're now children of God. In a way, to put it in another context, it's like if you've had a boyfriend before and you break up and you get a new boyfriend. And with the old boyfriend, he kind of made you feel a bit sick. He kind of shut you down and made you feel insecure and you didn't know if you were pretty enough or if you were smart enough or if you were interesting enough and you kind of don't feel like you're free and you're yourself and you say something and you feel like you're just a silly girl. And then you break up and you meet this new guy and he's wonderful. He's marriage material and he makes you feel like a princess and like you're wonderful and that whatever you say is really interesting. But in a way you still hide yourself back because what if you did something that wasn't right or you did something and he just shut you down again? In a way it's like that with God. You relate to him just like you would the old boyfriend. It's also like that with flea. We know about the flea that if you have a glass, the scientists teach it with the flea. They have a glass, they put a flea in it, and they put a lid on. And the flea jumps out and bangs his head, and then learns, I'm not going to jump that far. You take the lid off, that's as high as that little flea's going to jump. He is not going to escape and jump out of the jar. They restrict themselves, they hold back, and they jump with reservation. In Colossians 1, verses 20 to 22, it says, and God was pleased for him to make peace by sacrificing his blood on the cross, so that all beings in heaven and on earth would be brought back to God. We used to be far away from God. Our thoughts made us his enemy, and we did evil things. But God's Son became human and he died. God made peace with us. And we now stand before him in his presence as people who are holy and spotless and innocent. Because of Jesus, we can know God. We can have peace with God. Jesus is the invisible God made visible. It's God with flesh. And God reveals himself to us. He really does. Jesus takes the veil away. God didn't hold anything back from us. He sent his very Son so that we can know him, so that we can have a relationship with him. Jesus left the glory of heaven and he became a human and he lived his life as God with flesh and then he died on the cross for us. In Song of Songs 4, it says that a garden enclosed with my stuff, a spring shut up, and a fountain sealed. Your plants are like an orchid of pomegranates with fruit and fruit, etc., etc. And then it says, awake, O north wind, and come, O south, blow upon my garden, that its spices may flow out, and let my beloved come from his garden and eat of its best fruit. Sometimes we're like that in holy gardens. We shut ourselves away from God. We hold back and we restrict ourselves. We have reservations. We know we shouldn't, but we do. We need to pray that the Holy Spirit would come and he would blow upon us and that he would awaken us to the love of God, and that we would really know that and experience that. God isn't far away or interested. He isn't far away or interested. He is interested. He's not just interested in a Sunday morning date. He's interested in a marriage and a lifetime with us. He knows how many years we have on our head, and he counts our tears. He loves us with an everlasting love. We need to let go of the restrictions and the reservations, and we need to know God, to be known by him. Hebrews 4 says that we can come boldness to the throne of grace. And I challenge you to live relationally with God, to experience Him, to throw off reservations, and to live without restrictions, knowing God. We are pure, faultless, and innocent before Him. He lives in us. Lord, I just pray that you would come and that you would blow upon us, Holy Spirit, that you would show us and reveal us your love, and that we would walk in it and know more and more today. Amen. And so,